Hello and welcome back to Expedition 33. It is time for us to progress the main story by going into Old Lumiére, where I imagine many of my questions are going to very quickly get answers. And then I'm going to have another set of questions, I also imagine, around that time. So, let's go to sleep and let's head out towards Old Lumiére and see what's going on. So, run straight forward, and in we go. Okay, so this area is a lot like Esoteric Ruins in terms of how it looks. Anything over here? No. Also, Old Lumiére, I'm just gonna say it, because somebody has to say it. It has...
Welcome, my friends, to Old Lumiére.
Is anyone still here?
Just Nevrons.
So this is where our piece of Lumiére used to be. Before the fracture ripped apart the world and threw us into the sea.
We're lucky it did. That's probably the only reason we survived.
The heart of the Paintress is in the center. Let's go.
I was gonna say it has way too many swords. That was gonna be my input. However, they said some things that were much more interesting. So, yeah, Heart of the Paintress is down there somewhere. Also, there's a merchant right there. Huh. Somebody mentioned seeing a merchant in this area, so cool. Not just that Noko wanted to be a merchant, but that there was a merchant here. So let's go speak to them and presumably fight them. Right. We got our save there. Hello. This place is an absolute wreck, but it's also pretty wicked. Okay, so you sell a lot of stuff that I want. Longer powerful. On applying powerful, its duration is increased by 2. I mean, that's pretty good. I like the revive tint shard. Obviously, we're going to buy that. That's just the immediate buy. Healing counter. Recover 25% health on counter attack. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, obviously we don't have enough money, but maybe we can beat the merchant up and take his. Ah, who's our solo person? You know what? It's Minoko, and the reason it's Minoko is I need to see whether we can take a Jestrel's leg. Which may not be fair, but we need to do it. No, we cannot take a Jestrel's leg. Which is kind of to be expected, but there you go. Alright, let's see how we're going to start here. So we either start with Crueler Barrier, which will give us AP and move us 4 forward into Almighty, or we start Bruler Bash, which will also move us into Almighty. Well, obviously we're going to do Barrier.
I'd love a dance.
Okay.
Sweet taste of battle.
I don't have any AP, so I guess I'll use an AP item here. Okay. One problem I have noticed with Minoko is that the character is too big, so you actually can't see the enemy until they're much closer due to the very large character model. Which might sound like cope, but I think is real. We've been hurt a little bit. Let's try Cultist Slashes. Nice. Okay. Ow. Well, I'm in purple again. Let's do it. Except we're hurt more this time. Oh, there we go. So yeah, not the best fight in the world for me. Also didn't get nearly enough money, but we have killed them. That fight was brilliant. I like you. Algueron? Okay. I have no idea who this is for. Maybe... it's Fortel. It's for CL, obviously. Frame shots can consume 1 Fortel to deal 100% more damage. So good against flyers. Base attack applies 3 Fortel. We're not really interested in a base attack build at this time. Alright, I'm going to buy that. Yeah, I also want to buy these, but obviously I just don't have the money, so... I mean, for now, I guess we're just not going to do that. Yeah, I want to go in here, go to weapon, and then just highlight it so it stops telling us about it. But yeah, cool. Another weapon. We maybe should try a base attack build at some point. Like something that's like base attack, then attack again, use the base attack to give you foretell. I could see a world that works. Oh, swords are dripping. Is that dripping like gold, or is that... I'm assuming that's meant to be paint of some kind. Maybe golden paint. Huh. Wonder what caused that. Like, because you can see it's piling up, right? So that means that cannot be, like, can't have been this way for a long time. Or the pile would be bigger. Unless it, like, dissipates or something, or people can collect it. I don't know, maybe it's chroma and people are collecting it. I have no idea. It's cool. Don't get me wrong, it's cool. Oh, cutscene?
We'll need a way forward.
The heart is in the center of the city. All right? Show off a bit, Minoko.
Just admit you can't do it yourself.
Oh dear. Is Minoko crying?
Minoko! Why the hell did you...
Sorry, I fucked up. I just wanted to show off.
We just have to regroup. The others should be fine. Verso said the heart is in the center of old Lumiere, right?
Right. Okay, Minoko. Stop crying. We have to move.
Yes, sorry.
Ah, so now we're in two groups. Mel and then Lune's group. Huh. Interesting. Isn't it funny that in the previous episode when I was talking about builds, I was like, you should not have Lune and Minoko in the same build as they fundamentally will cause problems with each other. And here we are with the game saying, alright, well, show me the problems. Alright, well. So the question is, do we play as Lune? Do we play as Ciel? Or do we play as Minoko? Ciel. Yeah. I think that's the obvious answer here. Right, rest. And let's move forward.
Friends, I beg your forgiveness for landing us in this quagmire.
It's okay, Minoko. Let's move on, shall we?
I was just looking at this one where it's got some bits piling up there, but it's not dropping. So whatever these drips are, they're not entirely affected by gravity. Not that, looking at all of this stuff over here, that's that unexpected, but it's just interesting. Means it's not, like, say, gold, probably. It's something else. Yeah, it definitely looks like some kind of golden paint. Alright. Got these guys to fight over there. Let's leave them alone for now. Oh! Okay, then. I guess I'll grab that.
Interesting.
Up here. And let's go down this way. Oh, there's more of them over here as well. Hello. Okay, step number 1. Barrier on the cell. On cell. Just for AP. Although that didn't give him AP. I should have noticed that in the previous fight. That doesn't give him AP. I thought he was in the right thing for it. Maybe he isn't. Maybe he just had enough AP, but he wasn't in the right... I guess he wasn't in the right section. No, he wasn't in red, so it wouldn't have given AP. Oh. Oops. Terraquake is still going to work, though.
The toughness of Earth.
Oh, and they're weak to it. Perfect. Here, why don't you intervention Monoko? Okay. Now we're in Almighty, at the very least, which is still good. I guess I'm probably looking at Hexa Crush, right? Because these guys are weak to it. Do it. Nice.
I'm waiting.
Okay, well that was terrible.
Ready to evade.
I tried the wrong parry. as is usual.
I'm back.
Okay, yeah, this isn't a great spot for us. We have a gradient charge, I suppose. Do it.
Time to take risks.
That worked pretty well. Now I have AP. And we're in Twilight. Sealed Fate?
Your fate is sealed.
Okay, so in terms of damage, that's pretty good. Yeah, that kind of works in terms of damage. Okay. Also, what was interesting when you were looking at that there for her is that because oh, you have to go in here, then you can see skill tree. Because this is a light move, if we start dark and then go into this, what happens is basically you get AP per foretell applied, so you get to max AP immediately, and then you're good to go. That's actually a very interesting way to start if you can guarantee that you're going to get the gradient, and you can get gradient fairly easily by using intervention to start, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I kind of like that actually. Accidentally coming upon an interesting strategy. I don't know if it's good, but certainly an interesting way to get a huge amount of AP very, very quickly.
Ow, wow.
Oh, new weapon. What does it do? Parries increase the bestial wheel by 1. Taking damage resets it. Upgraded skills deal 30% more damage. Okay, so I'm trying to think of how to quantify this. This is basically I'm going to use whatever is available to me at the time style thing, right? So basically, he's going to keep spinning this wheel and he's going to use whatever he happens to land on. So you're not going to be able to move yourself to Almighty automatically. There is actually a world in which you want to parry yourself a certain amount around the wheel and then dodge afterwards so you can end up where you want. Huh. That's interesting. I think it's better, but it's more interesting. I have no... it's better and more interesting. I just don't know how to use it. Also, what is that? It's crazy looking. Okay. I'm also assuming they gave you this party at this point in the story just to try and move you off, because I assume most people would use Verso at this point. And I assume as well that most people maybe wouldn't immediately switch to Monoko. So they're trying to just mix your party up. Yeah, I don't know. But also story-wise, it does make sense that Verso and Mel might go away. I wonder whether they're going to do the interesting thing that sometimes happens where you get to play as the other party as well, like the two, to see their side of things.
Sweet taste.
That's also a very slightly different weapon on the person on the, or the thing on the right, isn't it? Oh, also, I just realized something. When we started, when we started combat here, we started, I think, where we left off the previous one, right? Oh, that's interesting. So you can kind of let yourself to start in a different spot. I think I just want to attack this turn so I can have Cultist Slashes available next turn. Yeah. Cool. Terraquake. Awesome. Intervention.
Time for mayhem.
Followed by cultist slashes. There we go. One down.
I told you.
Your turn to shine.
And there's the counter.
A bit of violence, yes.
Okay, so here, probably just cultist slashes, and that's the kill. Let's do it. Wonderful. Okay, killed them. Breaking Burn is done. Also, I realized that we got something else done previously. It was Charging Tin, I think. Cool. Ooh, and a new skill. Let's have a look. And this skill might be good, because they did basically make sure you got it. They put Minoko in your party, and then they put the enemy in a path that you couldn't get past without defeating it. So they have effectively given you this ability. So let's see. Deals high physical damage to all enemies, 3 hits, critical hits deal double damage. Alright, that seems pretty good, especially as we've got crit in our build. Yeah, let's do it. It costs a lot more, but that's okay. What's Charging Tint? Like, Breaking Burn is increased break damage on burning enemies. Charging Tint, 5% of a gradient charge when using an item. Probably don't need that, actually. Let's see what we got up here. I guess first hit might be quite high, actually, on him currently. We'll see. Depending on how we play it. Base attack has 1 extra hit. Might go with first defensive here. Yeah, let's do that. What are the other ones we got? Yours is all fine. Yours is all fine. Okay, so I think that's it. Breaking Burn is probably one that we want on everybody, right? Or did we already have it on everybody? And I'm stupid. They're not necessarily... No, we don't have it on everybody. I was going to say they're not necessarily mutually exclusive. Let's see. I'm just trying to figure out what I could get rid of. We get rid of Augmented Counter. For Breaking Burn. I guess that's good, although we don't... Yeah, we don't have a ton of ways of applying Burn right now. You're the only person who applies Burn, I think, currently. But I've forgotten how you do it. Is it on your weapon? There we go. Consuming Foretell applies 2 burn on target per sun charge. So actually, you do that fairly consistently. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off Augmented Counter, put on Breaking Burn. And then you can also have Breaking Burn. You need 2 points. Get rid of Breaking Shots, because you definitely don't need that. Although that didn't give you enough, so maybe we'll put it back on. We'll get rid of Dead Energy. Then you can have Breaking Shots back. There we go. That's okay. Right, let's do that. Oh, and a new weapon for Mel, which I can't see. So I guess that means Mel's not dead. That's good. Right. Oh, there you go. Breaking Burn. Lumina Learn. Wonderful. If I'd waited 2 seconds, the game would have told me.
How exactly did our piece of Lumiére end up on an island when the rest of the city is here?
One of the great mysteries. I wish we had more time. There's so much to study here.
Yeah, it's a good question. I have no idea on how to formulate an answer or a theory. The fact that the Paintress's heart is in Lumiére is interesting, though. Or in Old Lumiére. That implies that... I can hear something right there. That implies that there's something about the Paintress's heart and Lumiére that's connected. That there must be a reason why her heart is here.
What have we here?
Okay. Also, I still don't know whether heart is like literal or metaphorical. Is it an actual heart, or is it like something she cares about, which is being called a heart because that's an easy way of saying it? I don't know. Anyway. Can't do anything really this turn. I think I'm just gonna attack. Let's do it. Okay. Terraquake. Wonderful. Intervention. Here.
Your turn to shine.
We're overdue for some mayhem.
Right. Even though it's not the correct one, I'm thinking I might use Cultist Slash here. Although I could, I guess, use Brawler Bash. But let's do Cultist Slash. And we're going to hit you. And that's a kill. Almost. Okay.
Oh, wow.
That's a kill. Nice.
I am crushed.
And that's a lot of damage. Good.
Foolish move.
Doing in.
Okay. Res.
No margin for error.
There's Terraquake. Would love to be able to apply Break here, but we just don't have enough. So let's do one of these.
A bit of violence, yes.
We're still in blue for some reason. Should we not be 3 forward in red? Because we use Cultist Slashes, right? Why are we still in blue? That's intriguing. Yeah, let me try this again. Oh no, that did move us to red there. Okay. Interesting. I don't know why the previous one didn't move us, but maybe it's because it moves you on turn start, and if you die, it doesn't move you? That'd be interesting. Anyway. Oh. Right. Wonderful. We can heal up here. Continue climbing up this bit. Must be the swords that are making that kind of ringing noise. Yeah, I guess it is. You can't go in there. Okay. Let's jump across.
So, Monoko, what was life like before the fracture?
The world was smaller and cozier, livelier. There were many more of us Gestrels back then. The fracture tore our villages apart. Only a fraction of a fraction survived. Our forests are filled with Gestrels awaiting rebirth.
Ah. Alright, so just like the Grandis previously, they remember life before the fracture. They remember living with humans. They remember all sorts of things from before the fracture. But we believe that before the fracture, the world may have been our world, in which these guys didn't exist. Which then leads to more questions. Again, of which I don't think we're going to get any immediate answers. Alright. Can I climb here? Yes. Oh, alright. Right. Let's head up this way then. Hello. And let's go.
Time to bleed.
So again, we don't really have anything that's going to immediately get powered up. I think we just attack, but we make sure to attack one of the ones without the big sword so we actually get the weakness hit this time. Terraquake. And intervention.
Your turn to shine.
Violence.
Nice. I could do Danu's Waltz. It would get increased damage, but it wouldn't get increased damage versus burning, obviously. It move us 3 forward into green. Green would we kind of be looking at a Hexa Crush or something like that. Yeah. Or Chevalier Thrusts, I guess, would also be good. Yeah, let's do this. Let's hit you with it. Okay, that still does a lot of damage, huh?
Careful now.
Good to know. Wow. And... oh. Nice.
Attention.
Okay. Wait, that moved us to blue. Oh, but that's... Oh, I remember... And now I know why our thing isn't in the right spot. It's because it's because of the thing we literally just got. The item that means when you parry, you move the thing forward. Also, now we're in blue. Okay, so yeah, I should just use whatever I happen to have powered up. Which I think was the conclusion we came to before, but... Ah, it's remembering why. The consequences of my actions. Alright. Let's heal up.
Useful.
The color of Lumina. Alright, well, let's head down this way. See what we can find. Is there a way over here? No. Although we can see kind of more red over there. Also, what is quite clearly a very large creature with a sword in it. Like a very, very big sword. Because that's quite clearly a creature with an arm. And a massive sword. Is that a gestrel? Maybe? I'm trying to tell, like, what exactly that is. But it kind of looks like it could be. It's just a very, very, very big one. Huh. Alright. Well. I was just out of curiosity trying to walk off, but yeah. Well, I guess we'll go. All children's toys. One of these things. Hello. I have nothing but time, I suppose, to sit and think. Are you a spirit trapped in the gommage? These days, I'm just a man who sits and thinks. When she was young, she'd get sad thinking about mortality. But when I asked her about her sadness, her answer surprised me. Who are you talking about? She who paints Nevrons. Oh. She wasn't scared of death itself. She was sad because there are more works of art than she'd ever be able to see in her lifetime. So many fables from around the world she'd never be able to collect. To bring her life in the workshop. To bring to life in her workshop. All the beauty in the world she'd never get to experience. That saddened her. I encouraged them to believe that their dreams are within their grasp, but she proved me a liar. She did love to challenge me. Of all of them, she and I are the most alike. Of all of them? That's interesting. So that's putting the Paintress in a group of... I was going to say people, but that's maybe presumptuous. All of them? It's important to remember the ones we love, to keep them in our minds when they are far away. Far, far away. Are you originally from old Lumiere? I paint them so that I can remember them. Remember their faces. Man has gone silent. Interesting. Especially as, obviously, he has no face. So I'm wondering whether these are potentially creations of the Paintress to remember people. And then for some reason she can't remember their faces. Maybe that symbolically can't remember them, as in she can no longer really remember who they are. But, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, more info required. Let's go on.
Doesn't that look like one of Esquier's stones?
Oh, yeah.
Let's bring him a gift.
And that's how you get the SK power up? It's just a random thing you find on the ground?
I was surprised you agreed so readily to Verso's plans.
He seems to be our best bet for now. We lack too much information.
Do you trust him?
I trust that he wants to reach the Paintress, so for now, our interests are aligned.
He has been helpful. Still, I have this feeling he's hiding something.
Oh.
Minoko, how did you meet Verso?
I don't really remember. I feel like I've always known Verso.
You mentioned traveling with other expeditions.
Quite a few.
How many? What happened to them?
What happened to them?
Maybe ask Verso when we find him.
Yeah, okay. Finding them comes first. Any idea what this is?
I'm afraid not. This is my first time here as well.
Is it now? Do I believe that? I don't know if I do.
58. They were the ones that Verso was traveling with.
I believe so. They made it surprisingly far. An axon. Interesting. Verso is... Is this true?
Mael's with him.
We need to go. Now!
Verso would never harm her.
Oh. Okay. So Verso was definitely keeping something from us.
Can you stand? Minoko gets a bit carried away sometimes.
My back hurts, but I'm fine.
Good. The others are probably heading towards the center of the city. We'll rejoin them there.
Feels like home.
Yeah. Feels like home. You okay?
Monoko fits well in the disaster expedition, eh?
Yeah. It does. After you.
That's a sinister look on his face. Also, feels like home? That's a
Speaking of home, where do you live in Lumiere?
Above a bakery near the center. Angelique's Boulangerie. I ate there every morning. I wonder if it's still there.
It's called Mathilde's now. When this is over, you should go and visit.
That's interesting that they both said feels like home, but with a very odd tone behind it. Makes me wonder whether Mael's real home is old Lumiere, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay, Expedition 42. Upgrade our attributes. Oh, we also have a new weapon for Mael. Oh, also I can't upgrade the attributes of the people who've actually leveled up, because they're not in the party. Alright. But I can pass the weapon across. Double gradient generation while in defensive stance. Okay, gradient as in gradient charge attacks. Okay, it took me a second to work that into my head. If stanceless, base attack switches to defensive. Well, that doesn't really matter, but... Alright. Interesting. No, I like the break damage. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. Well. Make our way down the hill here. And I'm assuming we're going to have to fight that other weird thing that we saw off in the distance that previously we were like, oh, that looks big and terrifying, but had no way to access. Alright. I'm ready to fight. You want to fight me? Let's go. Okay, let's start with a dégagement.
My sword is death.
Cool. Followed by leadership.
Worth it.
On me.
Ow. Okay.
Not looking good.
Spark.
Flames. On me.
I'll manage.
Radiant slash. Let's go. Ow.
Not giving up.
Res.
Born once more.
I can do it.
Res.
Let's finish this.
Ready
Okay.
to parry.
Let's carve a path.
Res.
I won't disappoint.
There we go. No problem. Yeah, easy kill. Alright, back up the hill to heal, and then we can come back down again. Yeah. Turns out never learning to parry that, it was a bad decision on my part. Yeah, definitely need to learn to parry that. How far back is this flag? Did I already miss it, or... Yeah, wait, where is it? Not further back than this. Oh yeah, I did miss it. It was hiding behind this, yeah, behind the sword. Right. Let's try this again, shall we? Same fight. Let's go. Alright. Let's fight. Right. So, hit him. Followed by leadership. There we go. Nice. And there's our gradient counter.
Not
Wonderful.
giving up.
Spark.
Flames on me.
Good. Okay. That was better.
I never said there was treasure.
There's treasure right here.
Perfect.
Also, there's whatever this is. Oh, it's way back up. Oh. Old key used. Wait, we've had this old key for ages. Alright.
Melanie, 5th of February. The Brigadiers are overdue from their mission to the monolith, and we've lost half our remaining fighting strength to these creatures and their relentless assault. All adults have taken up arms, but I'm a bookkeeper. What am I supposed to do? Count them before they slaughter us? We've hidden the children. At least they're warm and dry in the cellars, but rations are running low. Things are calmer now at the hospital, but that's because most die before we can get to them. I guess I'm living out of pure stubbornness at this point. Survival isn't really survival anymore. Everyone's so quiet lately. Afraid it will draw attention. Sometimes I talk to myself just to hear another human voice. Trevor, you promised I could die before you. You promised.
One, that is very interesting that you can get logs that aren't on the list. That is crazy. Also, we had that key for... I can't even remember how long ago that was. Was that all the way back in Lumiére that we got that key? That's crazy. I don't know if we actually got too much info from this, apart from the fact that obviously the people in Old Lumiére fought back, but wow, it's a long payoff. I'd actually forgotten that we had it entirely. Alright. Very easily missed as well. If we hadn't popped down there, we would have just completely missed that. Huh. Alright then. You coming to fight? Let's go. Wonder if there are any more parts to that, or whether that's it. Also, how did the key get to Lumiére? From there, that's also a crazy question. I don't know if there's going to be an answer to that, but it's a crazy question. Let's go with just burn to start.
Flames on me.
What makes us stanceless, but that's okay. And then maybe Berserker Slash.
I've got this.
Perfect. There we go. Okay, Berserker Slash now kills in one hit. That's pretty good. Right. Burning Death Learn. Was burning, is that your one? Applies burn to on death. Yeah, don't need that right now. Seeing what other stuff we could give you. Yeah, I don't know if we need inverted affinity. Although it'd be interesting to have both characters with inverted affinity at the start. You know what? For inverted affinity, you can both have it. Yeah. Alright. Let's do that. Neither can heal. Alright. At least for the first 3 turns. Then we also don't really have a healer, so it's not that big a deal. Alright. Oh, hello. That's a little terrifying. Which one of you is going to move first? Well. Oh, okay. Immediately into combat.
Parry it.
And almost dead. Spark.
Flames on me. On me.
Not impressed.
And that one's dead.
Cut him down.
Cool. Okay. Oh, I see.
We're a pretty good team. Verso? Verso? Putain. Where did he go? Verso, where did you go? I need to find Lune and Ciel, quickly.
Alright. This is very weird that she's alone again. However, it's a perfect opportunity for us to do things like that. Do I have anything else I want to immediately switch on? Last Stand. Maybe take off... Oh, that's granted by Pictos, I see. Take off Critical Burn for Last Stand Critical for now. Maybe Protecting Last Stand as well. Yeah, do that for now. Oh, hey Noko. He runs off all the time. That's interesting. He hasn't done that so far. Wonder why he's done it now. Alright. You ready to fight? Let's do it.
Finesse and grace.
Mezzo Forte. There's our gradient counter.
Blades sharpened.
Nice. Alright. Well, it's just Mel. At least out of all of our characters, she's probably the best one for solo fighting. That's good. I have no idea where we're going, but I'm just kind of following the path. So interesting, look at this. This looks like it's almost been sliced open and it has the same goop around it. Sliced open by that blade, maybe? Alright, also look at the moon. It's not all eclipsed out. Huh. Interesting. Well, let's go further into here. Oh. Oh, hello. Yep, only managed to shoot one of them.
Ready to parry.
Oh, there's parry number 1. There's parry number 2. And parry number 3.
The dance begins.
Cool.
Nice.
Auto rush. Apply rush for 3 turns on battle start. Kind of interesting. Maybe better than fueling break right now. Right. Do I need to heal? Probably not. Let's fight. One-on-one. Mezzo forte. There's our gradient counter. I get the feeling gradient counters are a lot more forgiving in terms of timing than normal parries. Like, you seem to be able to press it at any time since, once you know it's a gradient attack, you're able to press it at any time and it works. So, yeah, I think I've been treating them too much like parries when really they're just more like jumps. Alright. Well, further into here. That's a little ominous. Let's head along the side first. And along the rooftop. Color of Lumina. Or polished chroma catalyst. Obviously what I was going to say. Oh, this is a way to avoid the fight if you want to avoid it. So you can just run in that way. Obviously, like, that's not our style. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Okay, never mind. Guess I watched too close. Okay, Mezzo forte. There's our gradient counter. Nice.
Let's dance.
And that's not as much damage as I was hoped for. That one's dead. Lorette Fury.
Finesse and precision.
Nice. Do I need to heal? Probably. I think this is a good time to heal. Anything in the center here? Oh, can we jump in there? Nope. Okay. Well, let's progress onwards.
I'm close.
To what? I mean, to where we're going, but what does she think we're close to? Close to that manor? That manor's kind of interesting. I wonder if the inside looks like another manor we've seen. Also, are we about to fight here? Feels like there's a fight before the flag. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, over there. That must be the place.
This manor's intact. Why does it feel so familiar? I know this place.
Yeah, I do wonder whether it is the manor we've seen. Or agility. Also, I wonder if stats cap at 99. We're going to find out very soon. Alright. Before I go into the manor, explore the outside a little bit. See if there's anything else going on here. That's ominous. Red flowers. White background. Yeah, very, very, very ominous. Well, let's move in. Let's see what's going on with the manor. You think I can do it at the edges? Nope, cannot open that one. Assuming the same on the other side, but let's just see. There's a thing there. Aha! There is a way in. Wonderful.
Great.
Got some chroma. Large lion. Trying to figure out where the glow was coming from. Ooh. Another door? Assuming not a story door? Well, I mean, not the main story door.
Perfect.
Renoir music. Huh. Well, that's, yeah, that's worrying. It's a very, very clean bathroom, although a very odd bathroom. Very odd. Bath up here, huge amount of light coming in. Weird fountain, loads and loads of empty space here. 2 random sinks, not really near anything else. The toilet over here, so you have to do your business and then walk all the way past whoever's in the bath watching you. It's very weird. It's a weird setup. Right. Okay. It's one of the bedrooms. Ooh.
But how? With someone who refuses to talk. We don't even share the bonds of grief anymore. She walks her path, and I walk mine. I don't exist to her. None of us do. She's left us all behind to drown by ourselves so that she can drown alone.
Huh. As it the second journal we found in quick succession that wasn't marked on our journal list. But also, very ambiguous. She could mean like at least 3 different people from what we've got here. It could be Alicia, who I think was the person with him. It could be the Paintress. It could be Mael. It could be, if it's a different person, the Mistress, who we've heard about before. It's a lot of different people it could be. Musician? I'm assuming this must be Renoir's room then. Renoir with a very weird bathroom. Alright. It's a tassy pair of old boots. Some musician stuff. Huh. Trying to glean anything I can get from Renoir here. It's not a lot to glean, but yeah. Apart from the fact that obviously he played music at one point. Maybe wasn't as well off as he seems right now, at least in terms of the way he dresses. But if he lived here, then maybe not. I don't know. Also, yeah, smokes a pipe. That doesn't really tell us anything. Could be literally anyone. 2 cups of tea here. 2 wine glasses. Obviously a room for 2 that was in use for 2. At least whenever it was abandoned. Alright. Let's head down here. And let's leave this place again. Huh. Alright. Many, many questions. And I'm getting closer and closer to thinking I'm going to get an answer at some point soon to some of them. I'm just trying to figure out what this is. It's obviously like just a weird square, but whether it had any other purpose, appears to be a weird square. Let me check that there's not a way into the other side here as well. Oh. Looking right at the end. Now, almost looks like there's a way in, but I don't think there is. Alright. Well, let's progress forward.
I knew you'd open the door for her.
Really, Verso? This was your plan? How many times must you hurt our family?
No, you don't get to lecture me on family.
Why do you refuse to see I am doing this for us? Yet you insist on rushing toward death. You're trying to stop the wrong cycle.
You're doing this for yourself.
Of course. It's easier for you to think that, isn't it? Easier to betray us if I'm the villain.
So move. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
You haven't told her the truth. Have you, son?
Oh.
Sorry we're late. We were busy doing a bit of reading. Were you planning on sharing that this man, the man who murdered our team, is your father?
Family is not my favorite topic. Right, can we talk about this later? I'd really like for you all to survive this.
Ho ho! We facing off against Renoir? Alright. Oh, as this party. That's an odd party. Dégagement?
My sword is death.
Wow, we actually did damage.
To this point.
Ow. Okay. Terrorquake.
The toughness of Earth.
Into Spark. Into leadership.
She won't help you this time.
Okay, I needed to do a gradient counter. I just failed to do it. Alright, so her vanishing's pretty bad. I think I want to Crustal Crush, but I don't have enough everything to do that. Let's electrify then.
Not impressed.
I'm not angry, just disappointed.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
Ready to strike.
Camp Berserk Slash because I'm completely out of AP. Paradigm Shift. Nice. That's last turn of Terraquake currently. We could put it back on again though. Let's do it. Except this turn it's this time it's 5 turns.
Get ready.
Tearing this family apart.
Here we go. Nice. Could mark here. Min B. Blitz gives us another turn immediately. I think Blitz leadership is a good thing for us here.
Let's go faster. Ready to strike.
Nice. Immediately into leadership.
Worth it.
Let us stain them.
And now I can hit you with Rock Slide, which won't get any bonus, but will break. So let's do it.
Let's carve a path.
Zerk Slash.
Chroma is flowing.
Okay. Crustal Crush. Absolutely huge.
You should be fighting by my side.
Okay, I don't know what these are. I get the feeling I have to destroy them very quickly. Electrify.
Thunder! Crack!
Okay.
Ready to evade.
Ow.
Last ditch effort.
Well, I should definitely res.
Sorry I failed.
Okay. There's no clue on the timing for those.
I think I'll improvise.
Could always break here. Yeah, let's break.
Radiant sweep.
Cool.
Bring it on.
Oh, I see. That was a 2-hit. Can I send in the reserve team? No. I guess. Yes. Okay. Last stand.
Yes.
Okay, turn 1 for you. I guess I am going to use Cruel Air Barrier in the way that I try and use it every other time, but it'll actually work this time.
Take your shot. Eyes up, Minoko.
Your turn to shine.
Take your shot.
Okay.
They're
Ow.
full now.
Oh, it's a fool.
Full deck.
I see. Intervention?
Your turn to shine.
A bit of violence, yes.
Then... Hexa Crush, although I'm not in green currently, so that's not really going to be that good. I guess Ruler Bash.
Your turn to dance.
Ow.
Sweet
Okay.
taste of black.
Nothing to do here. Let's res. Not res. Let's heal. Yeah, heal.
Now go hit them back.
Take your shot.
Ow.
I'm waiting.
Okay. Well, let's try that again. I feel like we could have done it on the first one if I just, yeah, hit the parries. I'm assuming we get to try it again? Oh, it just brings us back here. Can I see what music I have? Oh, wait a second. Okay, yes, I do have Renoir, but it brings us back here for the full party if you want to change your party out. Oh, isn't that nice? Okay, so, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was running. Let's go with that, and then these two can be together. Okay. Let's try that. Although hopefully I only have to do the original party. Oh, and he just stands there waiting menacingly. Does it acknowledge it?
I'd really like for you all to survive this.
Not at all. Okay. Okay, so step number 1. One of these.
Violence.
Okay. Green is good right now, so I could give shields that, yeah, let's do that. Let's give shields. They give AP.
Watch out! You forced us to this point. I am refreshed.
There we go. Also, interesting that wasn't just for Mael and Verso. That was for anyone in your party. Okay. Spark, which is also going to hit weakness.
Flames on me.
Nice. Leadership. Yep. Into purple. Let's go for cultist slashes.
She won't help you this time.
Okay. Wrong timing on 3 out of 4. Decided to dodge the last one. Perfect timing. Love to see it. Swift strike.
Time to bleed.
I'm in red. Don't have anything that can let us use red. Let's just give AP to yourself. Okay.
I'm
Ready
not
to carry.
angry, just disappointed.
Alright.
Ready to strike.
I'm in D right now, which is not ideal. Let's do paradigm shift. Okay. I can do Fleuret Fury here, which will keep me in virtual stance. And then I'm in red. He's burning. This is going to be huge damage. Nice.
Tearing this family apart.
Alright. I guess I probably want to spark. Oh no, I want to Mezzo Forte here. Okay. You have basically nothing right now. Give yourself AP. And could Radiant Slash, which won't break right now. Could Berserk Slash to do increased damage. Let's do that on Renoir. We know that he gets healed from these other things, but that's okay.
Ready to carry.
Should be fighting by my side.
Okay. Ow. We are in Almighty right now. Waltz will do a lot of damage, but I don't think it's the one that we want. I think I want Chevalier Thrust to hit all 3. Yes. Let's do that. Nice.
Oh well.
Okay. Fleuret Fury. That's a break.
I think I'll improvise.
And Berserk Slash.
I've got this.
Oh ho! Okay. But we defeated him. But I do have certain questions. If he's immortal in the same way that Verso is, does defeating him mean anything?
Everyone all right? Okay.
Noko's broken.
Why can't you accept who you are?
Oh. Well, he quite definitely called her Alicia. Which is what we thought she was called. So, one and the same?
What is that? Will you tell me your name?
Where did it go? No, 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 no. Alicia.
Fuck!
Well, we found our way through old Lumiére. Back at camp, I assume everybody has questions for everybody.
Oh, Dory. Thank you, mon ami.
Care to explain? Your father.
I don't think of him as my father anymore.
Still, why didn't you just tell us?
Because it's private. And it's painful and it's none of your business. I cut ties with him decades ago.
Lying by omission is still lying.
I've told you everything you need to know.
I'd rather make that determination for myself.
I think we can all understand where each other's coming from, right? He hasn't steered us wrong yet. But we're a team now. And we won't get very far if we don't trust each other.
Family's complicated.
Old friend, you've traveled miles.
Oh, so that's what all of these jars we've seen everywhere are. They're broken gestrels.
Your blind eyes on the dial, stripping off.
The stories say that gestrels reincarnate. Is that true? Can you bring Noko back?
Partially. We can bring Noko back to life. But not all of Noko will return. It will be a different Noko. The one you knew is gone.
I'm so very sorry, my friend. And all for naught. The Paintress heart was in that manor, and now it's gone. We have no way to access the monolith.
Expedition 58 seemed to think you knew another way.
What?
We found 58 and their journals.
So that's how you... I wasn't hiding it. If that's what you're implying. It's a dead end.
Wait, what are you talking about?
There is someone else who can help us.
Okay, who? Oh! The curator.
Excuse me. Is it true? Can you make a weapon that can pierce the barrier? Do you need something from the axons? Do you need their hearts?
Look, to create this weapon, he needs enormous amounts of pure chroma, which is way beyond what we can get from Nevrons. The only source are axons, yes. But like I said, that's a dead end. It's impossible.
Why? What are axons?
They're massive creatures living on islands around the monolith. They're much stronger and much more dangerous than Nevrons. I can't die, and I still couldn't take them down.
Yet we found the corpse of one in old Lumiére, so it's possible.
I don't know how that one died. But I'm telling you, listen to me, please. Our chances of taking them down without you lot dying are close to zero.
Close, but not zero. Death is coming either way. And as expeditioners, if we die fighting.
Wonderful pep talk.
I know.
All right, if we're going to fight the Axons, then let's be smart about it.
What do you mean?
I've had a few rough encounters with the Axons. There are 3 located on islands around the monolith, and we need at least 2 hearts to get enough chroma. One lives on a mountain too high for us to reach, so that one's out. We should start with the one to the west of the monolith. It's already been weakened by previous expeditions, right?
Yeah, good idea. Maximize our chances.
Or we embrace the challenge and pick the one in the east.
I like your spirit.
Thank you.
Did you listen to what I just said?
Alright. And we now have access to that journal. Well, we should hear it for ourselves before we get into anything else.
Expedition 58, Delphine. The behemoth is such a marvel. It has a small city on its back that I really want to explore, but the others think it's too risky, too easy to get caught by the Nevs around here. Verso called this thing an axon. Apparently they are incredibly powerful, with hearts of pure chroma, utterly unkillable. Except, clearly, something did. Verso and his father, Renoir, spent years trying to kill the axons, hoping to forge their hearts into a weapon to break the barrier. But no dice. I bet the curator would love to get his hands on one of those hearts. He could easily forge such a weapon.
Interesting. So that means at the point of 58 happening, or at least at the point of 58 happening, this was Verso's story, Renoir and Verso had spent years trying to kill the Axons. So, something has happened between Expedition 58 and 33, which has changed people's opinions as to their objectives. Huh. Interesting. So something has happened to change, Renoir's objective. Unless Renoir still wants to do it as well for some reason, but... We still don't actually know enough. Nobody's giving us the pieces of the puzzle that we need to put it together. Anyway. We'll turn on Renoir's music, which is fantastic. And we will end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
S'en va